there, bruce.d.stewart here, authority at nomad.com. Today's video we're going to be talking about creating tables in an HTML web page. Tables are used for separating our content, our images and our words and that, and creating a very nice layout on our page. Rightio, so this is beneficial sometimes when we even creating our WordPress site. So learning how to create tables is very good information for you and very good knowledge, so you can help you with your own WordPress sites. But we're doing it in HTML, and we're using you use your favorite text editor, and for this instance we're using Edit Plus. So we're in Edit Plus and we're going to create our name, and the title here is HTML, and the head section and the title and some meta descriptions and keywords and that sort of thing. And then the head section, that there is the end of the head section, this section here. And then we start the body section, and that tag there is the end of the body section, and that tag at the bottom is the end of our HTML page. So that's the start of our HTML page, and that's the end of our HTML page. So we're creating tables. In HTML pages. Now tables consist of rows and then columns. So rows from left to right and rows from top to bottom. Now we've opened up this body section here a bit, and we're going to put a tag in here. We'll just put it down there, called table, and then we're going to bit more space, and we're going to put a closing one in here, tag, and we can put in here table, or this is a table. We better not forget to save it as well, so we get up the file and save as, and I'm going to save it on a desktop under testing, and the name of it is table video, HTML table videos, video. No, won't do that. Then it's saving in HTML anyway, so it's under here, save, yes. Do you want to add HTML extension automatically? Yes. So now it's saved. Now we're going to look about, we need to open it in a browser or view it under that tab, view in browser, and in browser too. Let's take a look at this viewing and click on here. Hang on, wrong section, right section, but I opened another screen. It should be view in browser. So this is the browser inside the editor. Rightio, so that's browser 1. So now we can go back, and here we are. So we'll go to our next stage. Now this, it's a table, there's not much use this bit of text here, so we've got to put in a couple of other tags in here, and we put in the table row tag like this, and hang on, that's a table, wrong one, and the closing table row. Now that's just for the rows. Now we've got to put in data in the row, some form of data, so we need a data tag, and of course a closing data tag, and our data will go in here. I'll just copy that, put that in the right section. Now that's better. So we'll just go over that a sec. So we're creating a table, so we got our main table tag, then we got a table row tag, and an end table row tag, and then we got for the data a table data tag and the end table data tag. So moving right along, and of course in here we can create columns as well. Now let's put in here, this is our very first column. Now we better save that as well, save. Now take a view it, take a look in the browser. This is our very first column, right? There's no table there, but that's a table. So we go back again, and we're going to put an attribute. Look here, we'll put border equals 1, just like that. Save it. Whoops, wrong save. Should use my keys actually. View it, and there's our table with the 1 around it. Let's form the table. The one I'm talking about is this one here, of course. See, we put 1 as the border, put 5, Control S, save, and Control B. See, look at that. So go back again. I'll use my shortcut keys, or make things a bit faster. Change this, whoops, back to 1. Now what we're going to do is take a look at this. We're going to separate the content, so we're going to add another column. So Control C if you want to, plonk that in there like that, and this is our second column. Control S, Control B, and see, this is our second column. Right, go back again. So now we've done a second column, and now we should be doing a second row. So what we can do here is we can copy all this data here with the 2 columns, because we want to make another one. We've got to make another row. All this tag, all these tags, copy it and plonk it down there. And this is our second, we should be putting in here second row column, and this is our second column again. Let's have a look at that. Control S, Control B, and there we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Mind you, this one's bigger than slightly, yeah. Okay, so back we go again. So what we find actually is the text is too close to the edge of the table, so we should be putting in another attribute, and we'll put it in the table tag here, the main one. Put our cursor in there and space it, and we're going to put cell padding. It's to make a bit of thickness around between the text and the column sides. Equals speech marks, and we'll do 5 this time. Cell padding is 5. Control S and Control B. I think I got that. Yes. Now there's a padding here. See where my cursor is? That gap in there, that's the padding. So that's 5, and it can be 10, 3, 1, or anything like that. So we close that off. Back again. For our next step, we can add another attribute as well, like this one here. We can double them up. Control S, Control B, and that's brought it down further from the outside. So here's our tag. Table border equals 1, cell padding equals 5, and cell padding equals 5 all the way around. And there's the data, and of course, and now another row, and the data again. So we go and have another look, just to see how we're getting on. See, the 1 is the table border, and the cell padding is the 5. Moving right along. So now for these tables, we've got to I'll show you what we do here. Is we put a 0 in here, and that means it won't show, the table external won't show. So we do Control S and Control B. See how our text, there's no table around there, so no one knows that there's a frame around it. So that's separating our content. We're putting them in little pens, so we call them tables. So they're separated and don't merge into each other or anything like that. So we're in a row and a column, and we can go way down 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and everything like that. And you can put images as well, and videos as well. Righto, so close that off again. Now what we're going to show you is, we just want to take this out of here, right, and I'm going to put in logo. there, and in here we're going to put a navigation bar maybe. So we'll put home, pipe, about us, pipe, just close that pipe up here, and contact us, and just leave it like that. Now these pipes are on your keyboard. If you can't find it, it's on your keyboard on the rightish side, and it's under the backspace, and it's the slash, that's left-handed slash. There's a vertical one up the top at that particular key. Under the backspace key is a vertical bar and an angle bar. So this, the angle one is the thing that we call a pipe. So we use that particular key. Right, now let's save that and have a look. There you go. See how this is closed up here? So what I'll do is we put a space in there like this. Control S, Control B, and that looks a bit better, doesn't it? So our logo goes in there, and there's some navigation tab. So back again to our next stage. What shall we do next? Let's see, I'll show you. Hang on. We want to use that whole row to see it's in two columns. What we want to merge it all into one row. So what we'll do is go back, and we'll do we'll merge those two into one row altogether. So what we are going to do is we're going to put another attribute in there, and we call it col span. That's right, and that equals 2. Where we get the 2 from is because there's 2 columns. Hang on, I better put a closer off. That looks about right. So col, not column span, just col, shorten. So let's have a look at that. See if we got it right. Just about. See how I've got this little dover in here, a little character in there that shouldn't be there. So we'll go back. It should only be one column as well. I've got to delete the other words out of there. So I made a key, like we can do, keystroke error, and we delete this altogether out of here. Okay. Control S, Control B, and I've got to have another look. We'll get this thing right yet. Equals. See how I made the wrong keystroke. Now col span equals 2. Here we go. This will do it. Got to save it. Found a problem. I got this closed off here with a closed tag. So that's supposed to be open so it can read it all. Table data col span equals 2 columns. This is our very first column. Control S, Control B. We've got to be very careful sometimes. Rightio. Moving right along again. We're just having a look at this now. See, that's actually one table, and there's the next table. So they're separated, so they're individual, so you can put a logo in there, and this is just one for your text, one just text open column. Righto, go back, and we're going to spread this out a bit further for our logo. Now what we're going to do is in the table tag again, up this section here, we've got more information, space, and we're going to put a width in. So it knows what it's doing, equals, make no mistakes, 100%. Close that off with those speech marks. Control S, let's see if we got it right. There we go. So go back again, and we're going to turn the border on, just to see what it looks like visually. Just put a 1 in there. Control S, Control B, and that's what we're looking at this particular stage, up to this stage. So what we're thinking, we need our logo, of course, a lot wider, so we're going to put another, we'll use the width attribute tag, and we just put our cursor in there, space and width equals, say, 600. Hang on, better put px for pixels in there, and I think that's right. We better close it. There we are. So, and we better open this, don't forget, like I did before, don't open it up so that reads as one whole thing. So it's table data is width equals 600 px closed, and that's the logo. So Control S, Control B, and there you go. That's what it looks like. Right, coming back again. What else you could do is change the logo width to just a percentage. So we could do 40 of the whole width of the whole table. Control S, Control B, and that's 40% of that whole table itself. Righto, so that's that section done. So now we have a situation where we want that logo just to be in one table, and we want to move this text over to there. So that's 2 rows there, and we only want this to be 1 row. So we're going to use a row tag attribute, sorry. So we go into here and put in row span equals 2, which is the 2 rows. So row span equals 2, Control S and Control B. So now that row is only one row. So that's done with the attribute row span. So go back again. Now let's say we want to put another row in there underneath to put more content in. So you want another row underneath here, right? So we just do a row tags. So we got to do table row, close it, and table data. The rest of your content will go here. Close her off. Data tag in. So we've got a data tag, table row, and we'll finish it off with a table row tag. Oh, fingers. Right, so table row tag, table data tag, and table row end tag. Get that down there. So Control S, Control B, and the rest of your data will go here. Just fix up spelling mistakes. Control S, Control V, and there you go there. The rest of the data can go here. Right, there's a little information on creating tables, and that'll get you going. This video will finish for now, and what we'll do is move on to another section of tables in another future video, but that's all for now. So it's Bruce.d.stewart here from Authority Site Nomad about creating tables in HTML pages. Signing off for now. Hope to catch you in another video soon. Bye.